On Tuesday, the assault trial from the lawsuit filed by Eugene Carroll against Donald Trump began. They did the jury selection, and Trump's lawyers had to be warned before jury selection even happened to not incite violence against these people. But it was during the opening statements by Trump lawyer Joe Tacopina that things immediately began to go off the rails, proving that Donald Trump's team has literally no defense for the accusations against him. Here's what happened. Tacopina, according to the reports, started going on this weird tangent about Eugene Carroll, like just attacking her in his opening statement instead of course, defending his client. So right off the bat, that tells you ain't got no defense, bud. If you have to spend your time attacking the person making the claims instead of addressing the claims, you've already lost. But it was when he brought up the fact that she met with George Conway, a conservative lawyer and husband of Trump's former White House advisor, Kellyann Conway. She one time met with George Conway, who doesn't like Donald Trump. At that point, of course, Carroll's lawyers objected, and the judge sustained the objection and said, go ahead and strike that from the record, because what the hell are you even talking about? Now, again, not exactly what the judge said, but the judge did agree that there was no relevance whatsoever to George Conway being brought up. Like, why does it matter who she met with or when she met with them? That doesn't delegitimize her claim, nor is George Conway one of her lawyers. He is not representative of either party in the lawsuit, and he's not a witness to anything that happened. So her meeting with or talking to or even retweeting George Conway, he's very active on Twitter, that means absolutely nothing to this case. Now, ordinarily, this is not necessarily a story that I would talk about because this is kind of stupid and it's kind of short, right? But it's the bigger picture that people, for some reason, like even in this story, like they're not seeing, is that Tacopina and Trump's entire legal team, they don't have a case. They do not have a defense. They have had months and months and months to work on this. And when you have to go out there in your opening statement and say like, jury, she met with George Conway, boom, mic drop. Oh, I can't say that because it doesn't matter to anybody. Okay, well, shucks. That's all I had. Like, that's what that is. It's not relevant to anything, but he brought it up because he needed something, anything, to try to bolster his attack on this woman, and it fell flat to where the judge had to say, you can't even say that because it's so friggin' stupid. Folks, this is going to be a fun case to watch. Like, I know it's very difficult for Eugene Carroll, unfortunately, to prove what she is alleging happened to her. But when you're dealing with this level of incompetence from these defense lawyers that Donald Trump has hired, it may end up being a walk in the park for Eugene Carroll. Now, I can't say that with certainty. Again, the odds are already kind of stacked against her. But when you have such dysfunction on that defense legal team, that makes your job of proving your claims that much easier, because clearly they have no case. Clearly they have no defense. And this is not going to go well for Trump, even if he gets a favorable verdict, because these lawyers that he has hired are going to continue making fools of themselves. Again, the trial started with the judge already warning them, you are not allowed to incite violence. Like, that's how it began. The judge was already like pissed off at them walking into the court. And then when part of your opening statement gets stricken from the record, that's just wacky bananas defense lawyering. This is going to be wild. So make sure you're paying attention, because I'm sure we will have a lot more to talk about from the stupidity that Trump's lawyers will be spewing in that courtroom every single day. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low, low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.